What's up, guys? So Baldur's Gate 3 has been out now for just short of 2 years, but I still think there's a lot of lesser known mechanics that a lot of people don't know about. So in today's video, we're going to dive into 5 things that you might not know about Baldur's Gate 3. So let's jump into it. Everyone knows that when you long rest, vendors will reset their inventory. But did you know that they will also reset their inventory when you respec with withers? This can be really useful if you're looking for a specific rare item that vendors carry sometimes, like elixirs of bloodlust from Dareth Bonecloak or hand crossbows from Damien. This can be really useful as well if you have characters that are using elixirs that reset on long rest. Bonus, you can also pickpocket the money that you spend to respec from withers, and he doesn't care if you fail the pickpocket attempts, which basically makes this inventory reset hack free. While we are on the subject of respecs, a lot of the mechanics in Baldur's Gate 3 scale off the player level, vendor rep included. I'm not sure if everyone else does this, but one of the things that I always do when I encounter a new vendor is to donate items to them to get my reputation up. Higher reputation means you buy items for cheaper and the vendor pays you more money for the items that you sell them. It's a small early investment for larger gains in the future. Most of you are probably already aware of this, but did you know that the amount of items or the gold value that you need to donate scales off of your level as well? So if you're level 1, it will require significantly less gold to get a vendor's rep to max than your current level. This will save you approximately 400 gold per level. So if you're level 2, it's going to save you 400 gold. If you're level 3, 800, level 4, 1200, etc. This trick also works with the Statue of the Gods in Act 3. If you want to get the Anointed and Splendor buff, normally you would have to donate 4,500 gold, but if you go to Withers and respec to level 1, it will only cost you about 400 gold. When you look at feats like Alert or items that increase your initiative, they do not look like they are all that powerful. And you would be right if we were using Dungeons & Dragons 5e rules. A +2 or a +5 to initiative isn't a huge deal in 5e, since D&D calculates initiative on a d20. But in BG3, initiative is calculated on a d4, making any improvements to initiative hugely impactful. I actually made an entire video talking about this. I'll put a card in the corner of this video in case you want to check it out. If you've played Baldur's Gate 3 as many times as I have, you would probably agree that the early game is the hardest part of the game. Once you get your build up and running, it's pretty easy to mow through the enemies even on the hardest difficulties. This tip will help in the early game when your characters are at their weakest. If you carry a candle in your inventory, you can drop the candle at your feet as a free action. You can then use a bonus action to dip your weapon, adding an additional 1d4 of fire damage to it. It's not a huge buff, but it will help you get through some of the harder parts in the early game. In larger battles, sometimes it's hard to tell who your allies are, who your enemies are, and who's just neutral to the battle. Pressing tilde. Sorry console players, I don't know if this trick works on console. I play BG3 on PC, so there might be a command for it on console, but I don't know it unfortunately. But anyways, pressing tilde on PC will highlight all allies in blue, all enemies in red, and all neutral parties in yellow. This will help you not accidentally turn a neutral party hostile by hitting them with an AoE spell or accidentally attacking them, or accidentally buffing an enemy when you were just trying to target allies. Bonus tip, you can press O on your keyboard to toggle a tactical above view. This will help in areas where there are elevation or you're trying to maneuver around treacherous terrain like ice or mud. Hopefully some of these tips will help you out in your BG3 journey. Are there any lesser known mechanics that you use that I didn't mention in the video? Let me know in the comments section. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. I make weekly content about gaming news, game reviews, build guides, stuff like that. Until next time, have a great day/night. See ya.